pulled out my old guitar, a dusty ragged case, sang a song I wrote for her, no expression on her face. Never heard a word I said, wasn't me she's thinking of. I know firsthand about secondhand love. A one-night stand with a woman proved she did not care. Made love with her eyes closed, her mind elsewhere. While lying in bed, she spoke of a man in the picture on the wall above. I know firsthand about secondhand love. Now I know it's not me she's thinking of as we make love tonight. I feel the heat from her body, but her heart seems cold as ice. Now some old song on the radio reminds me forgetting's tough. I know firsthand about secondhand love. I see that ring on your finger, placed on your right hand. You say, oh, it's nothing, it's just a gift from a friend. Well, I'm sure as hell not crazy. I know pain and what it does. I know firsthand about secondhand love. Now I know it's not me you're thinking of as we make love tonight. I feel the heat from your body, but your heart seems cold as ice. Now there's some old song on the radio reminds me forgetting's tough. I know firsthand about secondhand love. I know firsthand about secondhand love. Got a feeling you're thinking about leaving. Don't ask me how I know, baby, I just know. You've been acting funny, let me tell you, honey. You ain't the only one got the urge to go. I was thinking just yesterday I'd love to get away. see some places I've only heard about. Maybe for the sake of what's left of our love, to spend a little time together working things out. Maybe in Mexico, I hear the nights are cool and the sea breezes blow. I can speak the language some. Una más cerveza, por favor, hard to get it done. Maybe in Mexico, some little border town, maybe Acapulco. We'll find where love has gone, bring it home from Mexico. We're gonna sip those margaritas while the lovely senorita dance fandango. Maybe in Mexico, I hear the nights are cool and the sea breezes blow. The language some. Una más cerveza, por favor, hard to get it done. Maybe in Mexico, some little border town, maybe Manzanillo. We'll find where love has gone, bring it home from Mexico. We'll find where love has gone, bring it home from Mexico. Officer, good evening. Allow me to explain the spectacle you see beside this road. It's been a long, hard day, and I'm just a victim of circumstances beyond my control. Now let me just assure you that I'm not a drinking man. I work hard to uphold the law. Those people in that other car with their friends and my ex-wives, no matter what they told you they saw, that car was upside down when I got here. I left it right side up some time ago. Some kids drove by and poured something all down in my shirt. It might have been tequila, I don't know. I stepped into the woods for midnight prayer. I don't know what went down when I was not here. That stop sign was on the windshield when I bought that car, and the car was upside down when I got here. Officer, my reputation speaks for itself. I'm as innocent and gentle as a child. Well, that fist fight with my mama
Well, that was 3 months ago. I can't believe it's still on my file. Now, conscientious peacekeepers such as yourself must surely recognize an honest guy. And since most of my money goes to charitable causes, I can't afford no DWI. Car was upside down when I got here. I left it right side up some time ago. Some kid drove by and poured something all down in my shirt. It might have been tequila, I don't know. Well, I stepped into the woods for a midnight prayer. I don't know what went down when I was not here. That stop sign was on the windshield when I bought this car, and the car was upside down when I got here. I ain't got a clue what went on when I was not here, but the car was upside down when I got here. That's right. You gotta believe me. This ain't no beer joint. No, it's a tear joint. Just a place where lonely people like to come sit around and cry. This ain't no beer joint. Whoa, it's a tear joint. And I feel one more falling from my eye. Set 'em up, my friend. Yeah, I'm back again. Would you please bring me a tall one? 'Cause my troubles, they ain't the small ones. Thank the Lord for dim-lit taverns to cry your heart out in. This ain't no beer joint. No, it's a tear joint. Just a place where lonely people, they like to come sit around and cry. This ain't no beer joint. Oh, it's a tear joint. And I feel one more falling from my eye.
Put a quarter in the jukebox, watch this old loser cry. When they play them old sad songs, Lord, it brings back all the bygone, and all the right that turned out wrong. Suddenly they come back strong, and this ain't no beer joint. It's a tear joint. Just a place where lonely people like to come sit around and cry. This ain't no beer joint. Whoa, it's a tear joint. And I feel one more falling from my eye. And I feel one more falling from my eye.
Every time I turn on my TV, pretty boys looking back at me. Faces smooth as a baby's butt, not a wrinkle one. The rest of us ain't got a chance. No matter how good we can make them dance, you gotta be a sex symbol these days to get the job done. Well, there's Travis and there's Trent, and if you still ain't had enough of it, there's Garth and Clint and Chestnut and Van Shelton. Well, coming from the not-so-pretty side, I think we need a little equal time. A close-up of Larry Joe Taylor and me would be welcome.
We may not be pretty, but we got heart and soul. Lines on our faces are where the story's told. It's getting kinda tough on all us rough-looking boys these days. Where'd all them pretty boys come from, anyway?
Well, when George Strait took his Wranglers to the cleaners, he had no idea what kind of craving he was flinging on all them pretty young girls, making them get all upset and undone. Now all the singers, they want to look just like him. But just once when I turn on TNN, I'd like to see just good old Gary P. Nunn.
We may not be pretty, but we got heart and soul. The lines in our faces are where the story's told. It's getting mighty tough on all us rough-looking boys these days. Where'd all them pretty boys come from, anyway?
Well, then there's Guy Clark and Rusty Weir, and if you're lucky, you might see them once a year. There must be some kind of ban on unsavory faces. The taxman's following Willie around. Don't they know they can't keep that good man down? I guess all our friends are in the wrong kind of low places. We may not be pretty, but we got heart and soul. The lines in our faces are where the story's told. It's getting kinda tough on all us rough-looking boys these days. Where'd all them pretty boys come from, anyway? Well, there's Joe Diffie and Doug Stone and Vince Gill and Rodney Krause. Looks could kill, but in Dallas, you know there's just one main attraction. Well, everybody knows he wrote Redneck Mother. Yeah, folks, it's him. It's Ray Wally Hubbard. Besides, who ever heard of Lake Allen Jackson?
We may not be pretty, but we got heart and soul. The lines in our faces are where the story's told. It's getting mighty tough on all us rough-looking boys these days. Where'd all them pretty boys come from, anyway? Where'd all them pretty boys come from anyway?
Well, I was pretty when I was a baby. I've always been through life a searching, never finding that pot of gold. Maybe the rainbow stretches much too far, leaving my hopes and dreams untold. Well, it's a day that went and it rains and pouring down, thinking about a woman within another distant town. Got my mind on the woman down Texas way, thinking more about her and the reasons I should have stayed. Texas woman, I love only you. Nothing can ever change my ways. Texas woman, you know my love is true, and I'll be back for you someday. My Texas woman's kinda special, don't you see? There ain't nobody love me quite like she can. She's plain and natural, like I want her to be. She made me feel like a hell of a man. Texas woman, I love on you. Nothing can ever change my way. Texas woman, you know my love is true, and I'll be back for you someday. Texas woman, I love only you, and nothing can ever change my way. Texas woman, you know my love is true, and I'll be back for you someday. Sleep last night, just walked the floor. I don't know if I can take this anymore. Lonely all the time since I lost you. Received your invitation to the blue, you caused me such pain. I just hope I never go through this much again. Lonely all the time since I lost you.
received your invitation to the blues.
You took the laughter from this heart of mine. All thanks to you, the sun will never shine. Lonely all the time since I lost you. Received your invitation to the blues.
Why you caused me such pain,
and I hope I'll never go through this much again. Walk the floor so much, wore out my shoes. Received your invitation to the blues.
Received your invitation to the blues. What's the matter with my baby? Don't she know that I love her? I spend my nights thinking of her, wishing she loved me. What's the matter with my darling? I just can't do without her. There's just something about her that won't let go of me. Once there was something special between that woman and this man, but things fell apart from our perfect plan. She wanted her freedom with no strings attached. Now all that's left is an empty house and a broken heart to patch. What's the matter with my baby? Don't she know that I love her? I spend my nights thinking of her, wishing she loved me. What's the matter with my darling? I just can't do without her. There's just something about her that won't let go of me. When she's not with me, I can't stand it, and I feel like that I ain't living at all. 'Cause living without her loving just ain't living, and her loving is what I live
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Pulled out my old guitar, a dusty ragged case, sang a song I wrote for her, no expression on her face. Never heard a word I said, wasn't me she's thinking of. I know firsthand about second-hand love.